Hey everybody, it's John DeYoung, and today we're going to work on our shoulders. We're going to work on shoulder integrity. We're going to work on the little rotator cuff muscles, the bigger muscles that's going to support your posture and support your shoulders. What that really means is kind of shoulder blade mobility and integrity. Because once you have bad posture, shoulders pinching forward, that's when we kind of grind out rotator cuff muscles. So we're going to work on the posture and rotator cuff. So why don't we start now with our rotator cuff. We're going to do internal rotation and then an external rotation with our elbow abducted or away from the body. So we're going to start off with internal rotation. We're going to use a green and a yellow spring. We're going to get on the carriage. We're going to put your front right knee directly against the shoulder blocks. And we're going to grab the strap. We're definitely stronger on internal rotation than external rotation. So I'm going to go with green and a yellow. And I'm actually wanting a little more resistance. So I'm going to use the inside loop on these straps. Internal rotation. Keep your elbow in close to your body. We don't want to swim away. And come right to the midline of your body. That's going to work a rotator cuff called the subscapularis. You're going to feel possibly a little cramping in your chest. That's kind of where it attaches to and goes into your shoulder blade. Right through there. That's nice. And inhale as you roll in. Control the movement forward and backwards. And keep your spine nice and straight. And chin neutral. So we're not shrugging. Just nice little internal rotation. Think of your upper arm rotating in the socket. And again, this is a green and yellow spring. And let's get about 3 more. And 1, 2, and 3. Excellent. Let's switch that over. All right, left knee right against the shoulder block. Left arm into your side and also grab the inside strap and keep your elbow tight to your body. It's like a little swinging door. Open up your lower arm and right to the midline of your body. Nice. And feel the resistance the whole way. Don't let the carriage kind of get ahead of you. Right there. We're kind of stronger on internal rotation because a lot of times throughout the day we are internally rotated. So even though it's not something you're going to work on all the time, it's really important, rotator cuff. So that we're going to kind of watch our posture to really work on that subscapularis. Okay, start burning a little bit. Let's get about 3 more. And 1, 2, and 3. Very nice. So that is internal rotation. Now we're going to do external rotation. You've probably seen people doing it elbow in with the resistance with bands or on their side laying with a dumbbell. We're going to do it abducted with our elbow out, and we're going to use the sitting box. So I want you to use the sitting box because there's a lot going on with this exercise, and I don't want you to injure your shoulder. I don't want you to get it right. So we're going to sit good posture. Okay, let's try. We have a yellow strap. We're going to take the shorter strap or else kind of the inside loop, whatever you have. And again, it's a yellow spring. I think I said strap. So we want about a right angle right here. Now as we rotate, externally rotate back, we're going to be engaging that infraspinatus, a rotator cuff muscle, and a little teres minor. So as you can see, there's a lot going on here. The elbow should be just a little bit below your shoulder. Upper arm is parallel to the floor. This feels really good when you do it right. And watch the shoulder blade. We don't want to pick up the shoulder blade. We don't want to shrug. Right there. Externally rotate. And again, it's only a yellow spring, so it's a tricky exercise, and it's a really important rotator cuff muscle to get. Right there. And I would err on the side of going a little lighter with the resistance. That's why I'm using a yellow spring. All right, let's get about 3 more. And 1, 2, and 3. Very nice. Now let's switch hands. Okay. Draw the strap back, stop your momentum. and externally rotate. Again, think of your upper arm or the humerus. It's just rotating right in your shoulder socket. You get probably about 2 rotator cuff muscles here. Infraspinatus, little teres minor. That's good. And keep that shoulder blade down. It's funny when you do little rotator cuff exercises, you feel pumped, but we're just warming up right now. Nice rotation. Okay, gonna get a little burn. Let's get 2 and 1. Excellent. All right, let's do one more internal rotation. We're gonna drop the spring. We'll bring it up to a green and a yellow. And let's kneel on the carriage, right knee against that shoulder block. Let's get the inside strap. All right. Let's go. Let's get around 12 of these. 1. Good. 3. Now you see the resistance is at an angle. It's to the side, as it would be using elastic bands. Sometimes you see people in the gym holding a dumbbell doing this exercise, like standing. Unfortunately, that's just gravity pushing down on your biceps. So if you see someone doing that in the gym with a dumbbell, tell them to lay on their side. You want gravity to work against you, so you should be laying on your side. Or resistance from the side, like here on the reformer, or with a resistance band. Okay, not as much burn as the external rotation, but I start to feel it. All right, 3 more. 1, and 2, and 3. Very nice. Switch that over. Internal rotation with your left hand, your left arm. Up and grab the inside strap. Okay, right there. Right to the midline of your body. And 3. Draw your abs in tight. You're still using your core. You want to maintain a nice straight posture. And again, keep that elbow right into your side. You could put a towel under there as well if you have a problem keeping your elbow in. That's great. And let's get 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's release that. Okay, let's get one more external rotation, and then we're going to get to some bigger muscle groups. Let's get the sitting box. Let's keep it towards the back of the carriage because we want a little extra resistance. Again, just a yellow spring. All right. Let's draw that strap back. Let's get our position right angle and externally rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you feel like you're starting to shrug, then you could just decrease. You can lengthen the strap, maybe peg out with the carriage. Right there. Ooh, that's good rotation. All right, let's get 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Before we get to the big muscles, you're going to feel fatigued, but you're not. We're just warming them up. All right, let's get the right side and we can move on. Good posture. Rotate. And engage the muscle or engage the spring slowly. I don't want you to yank it where you should always keep tension in your ropes. If you see them buckling, you know you're going a little too fast. That's good. And don't stare at your rotation exercise. Look straight ahead because that'll make you raise your neck a little bit. Okay. All right, 5 more. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. And 5. Excellent. Very nice. While we're sitting here, let's do a little neck stretch. Right arm behind your back. Left ear to the shoulder, and let's hold that for about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're going to get into a little rear delt and a little shoulder blade stabilization with something kind of like a draw the sword exercise in physical therapy. So let's get on that. So difficult exercise. Again, you're going to use your core. You can use rear delt, and we're going to stabilize your shoulder blades. We're going to use a yellow spring. And why don't we start off with a nice long, actually, let's go on with the inside strap. We need a little extra room. All right, watch your balance. All right, find yourself, find the carriage underneath. Across the body, keep your shoulder blade from pulling across. We're going to lead first with rear delt and then a tricep extension. And we're actually engaging my left or your left shoulder blade as well, okay? So let's put that into first part 1, 2, 3, and 4. You could put them together, but remember there's 4 different parts. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good, you're going to feel the back of your shoulder, your rear deltoid. You're really working on keeping your shoulder blade down and back. Great posture, so it's going to be very beneficial for your shoulder and across. Right there. And get little triceps to boot. And reach and extend. It's kind of similar to draw the sword. That move is kind of a little more out, up and back. You could even try that in between. If the elbow one, if you can't relax your neck, try this one, up and away. Very similar, probably getting not as much tricep. But you're getting rear delt and shoulder blade retraction. Nice. I'm going to go back to the elbow one for 2 more, right there. Whew, I can feel that. And 1 more. Okay, got to do the other side. I'm not done with that yet. All right, left foot or left knee right up against that shoulder block. Okay. Good posture. Let's feel the tension. We're going to bring it up, extend, and bend, and across, right? So what do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to, those 4 little pieces, we're going to kind of blend together now. You ready? But slowly, keeping tension in the ropes. Nice. Right there, and reach. And again, you're going to see the muscles of your rear delt, lower trapezius, those muscles right in between your shoulder blades. All right, let's get about 3 to go. 1, and 2. 1 more, and 3. Excellent. All right. So now we're going to get right down the middle of your back with something called Y's. We're going to put on a green spring, take off the yellow. Let's get the sitting box. Again, on this exercise you could kneel, but there's a lot going on. They really want you to focus on the form, so that's why we're going to use the sitting box. It's more comfortable. We're going to put this into a shoulder blade position. We're going to press straight up. I'm going to really try hard not to shrug. Now what's happening, you're getting a little shoulder work, but your middle of your back, your lower trapezius muscles, they are keeping you, they're actually moving it or holding the static exercise, the static weight of the springs, not allowing you to round forward. So our trapezius muscles are holding us here. That's good. Right there. You really rip up your back. So it's not about the shoulder press, it's about shoulder blade retraction. And 2 more. 1, and 2. I'm going to stop them a little early just to make sure you're feeling them right, you're not shrugging too much. And And also doing the draw the sword was getting a little of the lower trapezius. So that was great. We're going to do one more exercise for a little mobility and get back to draw the sword. We're going to try a green spring on this first. All right, let's get anchored in. This is fun. You can open up your knees a little bit, about halfway down. Keep the right one against that shoulder block. Let's grab it just inside shoulder width. Tummy tight, across the body, and back down. Up and over. Obviously a little more rear delt and also a little lower trapezius muscles. But you're also getting mobility in your thoracic spine, which is right below your shoulder blades. It's probably better if you don't look with your head right there. Good. Nice. Let's get 3. 1. And 2. And 1 more. You know, that may have been a little heavy for me, so maybe lengthen your strap or the ropes if that feels a little heavy, which maybe I'll do that right now. I don't want to cheat. Okay. All right, let's switch sides. And rotate. All right, that feels a little better. And try not to turn your head. Let's keep just shoulder blades moving right in your thoracic spine. Okay. And rotate. Keep your hips nice and square. Inhale on the way up. Across your body. Nice 45-degree angle. And 3. And 2. 1 to go. Even though I was picking up speed, I was also making sure that I kept the tension in the ropes. All right. Back to draw the sword with the yellow spring only. Okay, knee against the shoulder block. We're going to use the left hand. And let's hit it. What's going on there? Did I shorten that up a little bit? Yellow, right? Oh, dum-dum. Okay, right knee against the shoulder block. Open up your stance. We're going to get back into draw the sword. We're going to grab the inside or the short part of your strap and then extend. Good. Across your body. Elbow leads the way. Nice. Inhale, exhale. And up, extend. You do this workout, you will have no shoulder problems. That's great. Again, keep it in the little 4 parts. You go 1, extension, 2, a little bend on the way back, and reach. All right, 2 more. And 1. Excellent. Let's switch sides. All right. I have to shorten the strap. I kind of lengthened it for our last exercise. So, okay. Left knee against that shoulder block. And reach. Elbow out and reach. No shrugging. Let's inhale as you pull. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. That feels really good. Let's get 3 more. 1. And 2. And 3. And remember on these, you can adjust your springs. You can peg out. You can lengthen or shorten your ropes. Just because there's a little resistance that makes a big difference in these shoulder exercises, especially working rotator cuff. Okay, let's get into the Ys. Let's get the sitting box again towards the back. We are just on one yellow spring. Let's make sure these are nice and even. All right. Grab your straps into the position, about a right angle. Let's press up and down. Inhale up. Actually, I'm going to go a little more resistance. Take the inside. Okay, and press. Right through there. And again, you can shorten your ropes if you need a little more resistance. And press. No neck, no traps. The upper traps, we want to drop. We want to isolate the lower traps. And then it's right between your shoulder blades. Great. Get a nice burn. So we're pretty much doing 2 sets of everything today. That should be sufficient. Get a good burn. Build some muscle. Let's get 2 more. And 1. Excellent. Let's hook them back in. Now let's get into our torso rotation. Let's get rid of the sitting blocks. Okay, and let's do our last set. 1 more torso rotation with a yellow spring. Get that knee right against that shoulder block. Okay, I'm going to get a little shorten on my ropes here. So I decreased my resistance. I went down to a yellow spring. Shorten up the ropes. I get some nice range of motion. I felt like I was shrugging a little bit, okay? So now a yellow spring, shorten up the ropes. Now I feel nice rotation right below my shoulder blades. That's good. Let's try to go a little slower. Nice. That's good. Let's get 4. 1 and 2. Last one. And over. Okay. Let's flip side. Let's finish this out strong. I'm going to shorten up the straps a little as well. Okay. Get a nice solid foundation. Grab your strap and let's go. Nice and low, 45-degree angle up and across. Inhale up. Exhale down. Again, great shoulder blade stability, strength, and mobility. All this is going to really lend well to your integrity of your shoulder. Keep you from having shoulder injuries, rotator cuff injuries. Up and across. And 3 to go. And 1, 2, and 1 more. Whew. All right. That was a quick little 15-minute shoulder burn. We did rotator cuffs, we did rear delts, middle of your shoulder blades or lower trapezius muscles. I hope you feel that. All right. Thanks for watching. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't. And please subscribe. And I'll see you soon.